Okay, I'm back. All I did was sew down that cute little paper kind of ruffle. All right, some of the other scraps I had in here. Well, I had brought this over and wanted to use it. So let's go ahead, because I kind of like the idea that there's a base behind this. Let's see, I'm gonna do one of my small hole punches, not one of the big ones, just a small one, just to add some interest to that little tag right there, make it look a little more official. So that can be like a base. We have a lot of these little skinny strips. Ooh, there is an airplane flying by my house. I think they must be dusting somebody's field. All right, so we have this cute little strip left over, and we can just kind of use that anywhere, just for some extra interest, some extra layering. I'm just placing these, playing along. I have a couple of these fussy cuts that I wanted to use. Let's see, I'm wanting some kind of a texture, maybe a lace. Let's see what we have. I have some of this left over from the project yesterday. Get that back behind. And just, because that's fun with sewing machine to have something like lace. All right, so very simple, but a statement. There's a lot going on there. Let's glue it down. And I like using up my little strips in these other projects. Ooh, I've had this sitting on my desk since I did, oh my goodness, a fun little video with the ruffly fabrics a while back, and I just haven't used it. And then I punched that hole in it. So it's kind of been sitting there. I did this all in the wrong order. That's okay. Just hurry and pop this guy underneath. Usually I keep my tags fairly small just because they're going into pockets and things, but I want a few kind of wow tags that just have a lot going on for this project. So I'm going for it. All right, let's see, I have this. Could this be interesting somewhere? Maybe. Just fun. Let's see if we like that. Oh, the airplane's coming back. I'm so sorry, that's probably really loud on the video. I wonder what they're doing. I see the shadow, it's going right by my house. Well, I hope they're having fun. Okay, that's fun. I just am trying to decide if I can work this extra interest in somehow, because I like the interest of it. Oh, I like that. All right, let's do that. It's just gonna get plopped down right in here. It'll probably be good to have some of that going on top of there too. All right, and that's okay. I think I don't want it hanging off the edge because there's enough going on with this. All right, cute little layering tag. I'm getting plenty of glue on here because it's going on to so many different textures that I want to make sure that it has enough to stick down to. Man, I hardly see any of that lace. That's okay. It's still fun. It still adds bulk, which is kind of what I want. I kind of want some big, bulky tags. Cute. There we go. All right, we can see that so far. Just a lot of texture, a lot of layering. Let's go ahead and add I think we'll just do an eyelet. I'm gonna try one of these big ones since it's such a big tag. But I'm not sure if my Crop-o-Dile is gonna handle this. So this could be an adventure. The punch isn't quite big enough, so I don't know if any part of it is going to be big enough, but we're gonna try. You know what? I have this cute little bit right here. I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the top. It's just sitting here on my desk. This is from a new little collection in the shop. I'm trying to think what it's called. Bits and labels, neutral bits and labels or something like that. Anyway, super cute. So now I've got to repunch my hole. Oh, that's not going to be super centered when I punch it. Oh well. Maybe it'll be good because I can make it a little bit bigger by doubling it up since it's such a huge eyelet. Oh, that turned out cute. Now let's see if this works. This is the next unknown. That worked perfect. Wow. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. So that's super cute, super simple. I'm trying to think if I want a ribbon up top. I think I'll do, I'm just gonna do a little, let's see if we like this. I don't know if I will because we'll have to come off to the side because of that number. No, I think I need it just to be plain like this. I love it. We could maybe do a bulb pin or something fun. All right, so there's one statement tag. Let's see, let's work on this other patterned one next. So this is something that I had left from when I made the cover of my journal. It's a little strip of this really beautiful fabric and I love it. So I think I frayed the other edge. I think I'll fray this edge as well. And to do that, you just have to pull a couple at a time and just gently pull that away from the fabric, and then you get this beautiful frayed look. Let me show you that up close. You can see how that's frayed right there. And it's just kind of fun, so just kind of let that be crinkle and a little bit messy, and that's awesome. Let's glue that right down the middle here, and then we'll cut off the extra. I'm using my art glitter glue. I'm putting it on thick and heavy because it's going to be gluing down fabric. Lovely. And then I'll just trim the excess. Now I have two more little scraps I can use. There's always more scraps, which is fine because they're fun. All right. So I had this just sitting on my desk. This is a journaling card from the kit. And I thought that would be cute. Let's off center that. Cute, cute. All right, oops. I started using this really gorgeous paper. I wonder if I can incorporate some of that into it. Get another little bit torn off of there. Something like that, maybe. I'm really just making it up as I go. But you can kind of lay it out. I did have, this actually has book already glued to it. It was an end that I cut off from another project I was working on. So it already had that little extra tidbit on the end, and I really love it. I think it's really pretty. Let's see, I think I want to ink that one. But first, I'm going to drop it on my floor. There we go. All right, now we can go ahead and glue that down. Oh, I'm just laughing at that plane. All right, let's bring it down just a hair. Trying to, okay, we'll bring this up here so we don't cover all of our black and white. All right, let's see if there's any more scraps I want to add. We do have just this cute little leftover fabric from over here. Maybe we can incorporate that somehow. Why not? We'll just put it right here. It's kind of cute with those little fray tassels hanging down. All right. So I'm going to just find in my journal, I'll show you, but I had some papers in my signatures where I just folded down. Let me grab it real quick so I can explain it better for you. Well, ones where the page was wide enough that I saved this and folded it to just create a pocket. So that's like an example of where I would use a big statement tag, is in just a very simple pocket that needs something that just makes it pop. So that's where these will be going inside of this journal, is in pockets kind of like that. So I'm really excited. I'm really making messes. Now I need to decide on the top of this. I'm sure I have a little scrap that would be cute. I'm just glancing across my mess. I mean my desk. Love it. I don't know. I don't think I see any. I do have these little circles, but they're from another kit and I don't want to, well, I can link it as well, but I just don't want to confuse you. So let's see. Oh, I know. Guys, I have this. This was from a belly band. Made it into a belly band in my journal, but the journal didn't need to be so long. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fold it. Let's fold it right along that crease. Then I'll know where to cut. But that's just the scrap left over because the book wasn't as tall as this belly band was made. So we have this little scrap. And don't you think that looks like that would be a cute tag topper? Because I do. I think that'd be really cute. I need to ink that though. I'm not gonna put any holes in this, I don't think, but I think I will. I think I will do some stitching across there. We'll do that when we're done. You'll see that. That'll be in the pictures if I remember. I can't remember from one second to the next, I swear. Are we centered? Cute. I love it. See, it's kind of fun to force yourself to think, okay, what do I have that's sitting right here and how can I use it? Because I never would have thought of that without kind of pushing myself for this fun little challenge of using up what's sitting here on my desk right now. So very fun, very cute. All right, now we have this. Sometimes to me, these are challenging because I don't actually love a lot of the blank look that these have, so I have to really cover them or I don't love it. But I love the backs because it's awesome for journaling. And they come with strings and sometimes I replace them and sometimes I don't. So we'll just keep it for now and we'll decide. All right, I have this strip that I had left over from making my journal. Wow, it's like perfect. Now the question is, do we want a ripped edge or, oh, do you know what would be fun? Let's do a border punch edge. which would be really cute. Maybe. It doesn't seem to want to punch today. So this is just a cute little border punch. And I start in the center and then work my way out. That's why I have to do 3 punches for such a narrow, small thing, is because I'm starting in the center and then working my way out. So that hopefully the edges are centered up. There you go. You can see how I ended on a little peak on both sides. That's because I started in the center. So this will be fun. We went hiking, let's see, it was 2 days ago, up the most amazing fun place I've never been. It was just gorgeous, called Adams Canyon. It's in Utah, in Layton. Anyway, highly recommended. It was 3.5 miles round trip. So, I mean, pretty steep, and you want water shoes because at the end of it, you're kind of going over some puddles and things, kind of walking upriver. But the whole time you're next to the river, and then at the end of it, there's this huge, beautiful waterfall. It's just at its peak right now because we have all this spring runoff coming down from the Wasatch Mountains. It was just fun. And the water was ice. I stepped in it and my feet were instantly ice, but it was just gorgeous, totally worth it. Anyway, if you're ever in the area and you want a good hike, Adams Canyon, totally awesome. All right, there. So now we have a good background because I just don't like that to be very plain. Let's see what other little scraps and bits I have. I have a tiny strip of that fabric left. I have one more fussy cut. Look at this tiny, tiny strip. I'm feeling a major, we have some lace, little books. I could do something with my circle piece that I cut off. Just trying to clear off my desk. I'm going to use this as kind of a starter point. Let's do it on this side because we always do it on the other side first. That's funny. I just looked at the other 2 tags and I kind of have, I kind of always start with a strip going down the whole shebang. All right, we're just making it up. Oh, that's not super straight, but straight enough. All right, there we go. Let's see. I'm going to play with some of these before I start laying it all down. I have another little book scrap. That's fun with the 2 fabrics. These are both fabrics from the journal cover, which was fun. Oh, I kind of like that. This like layer of lace and stuff. We do have this, which could be kind of fun. And then put our statement piece in the middle. I like it. It just has a lot going on. But I think I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to start just gluing down and we'll see where we get. I guess that's the fun of working with these little scraps that are left over, is you get some of these really, really layered pages because you're trying to use up the scraps, which is nice because sometimes we forget that just the simplest little layers can have such a huge impact. I love seeing how other people use their layering because I think it's so impactful. All right. I'm gonna just do this so I can get a good amount of glue for this fabric strip. Just a tiny little strip. I think I'm gonna let it hang over the edge just a little bit too. And I think I'll let this one hang over too. I kind of like when there's little threads coming off. I don't always like it, but I like it for this. And I want to kind of offset those just to add extra interest there. And we have our cute little lace. Maybe I'll even, no, I want it straight. I was gonna turn it kitty corner, but I like it straight. Okay, that's cute. Now we have our book page. I don't want that hanging over the edge, I don't think. Let's see if I care which side it's on, what the words say. Oh, I don't know. Can't tell much about the story from that little scrap. All right, and then we have our big, beautiful flower. I love it. I love, love, love it. I think I want that on that angle because I don't want to cover up too much of any one piece of this. Okay, and there we go. We used up so many little bits. Now, the last thing to do is a little bit of stamping. I'm gonna grab my trusty Tim Holtz stamps, which I lost one of them. Oh no, I found it. There it is. I must have found it when I was cleaning up my, I was worried my cute dog got a hold of it, my filed. I didn't have my filed for a while. All right, you can see I use these all the time. I hardly bother to put them away, but I want to do some stamping on some of these, just simple. I need to find my black ink pad. Don't worry, it's somewhere. That's what happens when you clean up, you know. Then you can't find your stuff. Oh, here it is, right in front of my face. Ah, okay, here we go. Let's do a little stamping. Let's just add a little extra to some of these. Let's get my lids on my glues. All right. I think it would be fun to have some interest right through here. Maybe like so. Right there on that paper. Love it. Lovely, lovely. Let me see. I have, no, I would use that. Here we go. Here's a scrap that I might not be as likely to use. Just want to keep that somewhat clean. What would be really fun is to add a circle somewhere because there's not a lot of circular movement. Maybe there. And when I stamp, I like to overlap another piece just a little, just because it lets you know that it was something extra added on top. Does that make sense? Let's see if this fits right here. That would be cute. Just a tiny little top of my tag stamp. Lovely. And I think I want to do a big statement stamp up the side of this, just because there's this long skinny space there that just could use something fun. They don't need a lot. Okay, let's see, one more, maybe something up in here. I don't know if I love that. Maybe something like that. Yes, I like the script. The script just fits the style of everything in this kit. And just for interest's sake, I'm going to accent a little bit right here, just barely, very light. Okay. I'm calling that good. I love these. So here's the challenge. Go ahead and see all of those little bits that are lying around. Take those and a couple of little extras and make some really fun, gorgeous, intricate, layered statement tags. I mean, just fun. Fun, fun. I love everything about them. They're gonna look amazing in my cute journal. So stay tuned. We're gonna keep working on filling that and having fun with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you get inspired. I hope you have some fun and make something beautiful. Talk to you later. Bye.